About a year ago, Melinda Person was walking to the grocery store 2 blocks away from her home in downtown San Diego. Just like she'd done countless times before, she crossed the street and stepped onto a familiar curb.
I noticed there's something here.
At least, she thought she did.
And I'm seriously telling you, I thought I was stepping on the curb. I really did. You know, it bothers me to think about it right now.
The curb was actually a step away, and she lost her balance.
And then I stepped, and the next thing I knew, I was down on the street.
Person didn't sustain any major injuries from the fall, but at 63, she says it was a harsh reminder that for people with glaucoma, daily life can be dangerous. Glaucoma attacks the optic nerve. The disease has taken 86% of Person's peripheral vision.
So I only have what I can see in front of me, which is the tunnel vision. And the tunnel vision is pretty good. So when I'm looking at you, pretty much you're all I see.
These days, she uses her cane to avoid tripping on things just out of her view. She takes it everywhere, including visits to her eye doctor at UCSD, Felipe Medeiros.
And loss of vision over time.
He says falls are a leading cause of injury-related death in older people with visual impairment.
Let's go upstairs.
So he's trying to develop better ways of spotting balance problems in glaucoma patients.
We need to have tests that are more realistic, that better imitate the way we use vision. So then that's where it came the idea of incorporating virtual reality technologies to this, because I wanted to actually have an immersive environment that would better simulate the challenges that patients face.
He found that immersive environment in the Oculus Rift. It's basically a pair of goggles you strap over your face. 2 little curved screens fill your field of vision with 3D video, tricking you into thinking you're inside another space. Last year, Facebook bought the company that makes this headset for $2 billion, betting big on its promise to transform video gaming and other types of entertainment. Here at UC San Diego, Medeiros found a different use for it.
So, Mrs. Person, we're going to do this test to assess your balance.
In a recent study, he used an Oculus Rift to put glaucoma patients like Melinda Person inside a virtual tunnel. He strapped them into a safety harness to prevent any falls in the real world, and he told them to fixate on a little red dot at the end of the tunnel.
Are you seeing the red dot?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so keep looking straight to the red dot, okay?
Then the edges of the virtual tunnel started to move, making patients feel like they were being pulled back and forth through the tunnel.
So if you look at her, you will see how she's actually swaying a little bit.
Patients stood on a special, sensitive platform that recorded their every little wobble. The data showed that glaucoma patients swayed more than normal, and greater swaying correlated with a greater history of falls.
It performed better than the conventional test that we use in clinical practice.
Medeiros says with some refinement, a test like this could help doctors spot balance problems earlier, so patients can get help to prevent devastating falls.
Just put on drive.
Where? Right here?
In previous studies, Medeiros has put patients into a car simulator to test their driving abilities.
Slowly.
Slowly. Oh, okay.
Oh my God.
Slow down. Oh, this is too real for me.
Yeah.
Virtual reality is not new in Medeiros' research. What is new is the price tag.
Oh, I'm having an accident. Oh my goodness.
The Oculus Rift headset costs only a few $100s. That's pennies compared to what Medeiros paid for this driving platform.
Okay.
It's expensive. It costs around $300,000.
Scientists no longer need 6 figures to explore virtual reality. They've been able to use the Oculus Rift in studies on pain management and PTSD therapy.
The technology is there, so we need to find uses for this technology that will benefit the population as a whole, going beyond just the video game use.
The Oculus Rift fit into glaucoma research so seamlessly, at first Melinda Person didn't even realize it was a piece of video game hardware.
No, I'm not really a video gamer, but I have played with the grandkids all through the time, but they're not playing anything like this.
Person knows how important it is for people with glaucoma to be aware of balance issues. She says if virtual reality can help doctors put patients like her on sure footing, she's all for it. David Wagner, KPBS News.